Here we have a problem on ratio. Let's read the question. Find the ratio compounded of 4:9, the duplicate ratio of 3:4, the triplicate ratio of 2:3 and 9:7. Okay, we have to take this ratio 4:9 as it is, and we have to take the duplicate ratio of 3:4, that is 3 square is to 4 square. Then we get 9:16, and we have to take triplicate ratio of 2:3. Then 2 cube is to 3 cube. We get 8:27, and we have to take this ratio 9:7 as it is. Here students may get confused, particularly in this part. Here I have taken triplicate ratio only for 2:3, not for 9:7. Some students will misunderstand this particular part, that is, they have to take triplicate ratio for both 2:3 and 9:7. Actually it is not. We have to take triplicate ratio only for 2:3, because there is no evidence that the term triplicate ratio is applicable for both 2:3 and 9:7. When we don't have enough evidence, we cannot apply the term triplicate ratio for 9:7. So we have to apply the term triplicate ratio only for 2:3. In case there is a bracket, something like is given, now the term triplicate ratio is applicable for both 2:3 and 9:7. So you have to take triplicate ratio for both 2:3 and 9:7. But there is no such a thing. So we have evidence that the term triplicate ratio is applicable only for 2:3. So I find triplicate ratio of only 2:3, and I take this ratio 9:7 as it is. Now we have to find the ratio compounded of this ratio 4:9, 9:16, 8:27, 9:7. Already we know how to find the ratio compounded. It's very simple. What we need to do is we have to multiply all the first terms. 4 times 9 times 8 times 9. Now we have to multiply all the second terms. 9 times 16 times 27 times 7. Now we have to form a ratio with the product of all the first terms as first term, and with the product of all the second terms as second term. Okay, now this is a ratio compounded of these four ratios. Okay, for the purpose of simplification, we can write this ratio as a fraction. So that is 4 times 9 times 8 times 9 divided by 9 times 16 times 27 times 7. Now we can simplify. 9 goes into 9 one times, 9 goes into 27 3 times. So 9 goes into 9 one times, here 9 goes into 9 one times, and 8 goes into 8 one times, 8 goes into 16 2 times, and 2 goes into 2 one times, 2 goes into 4 2 times. So we get 2 times 1 2, again 2 times 1 2, 2 times 1 2. We get 2 in numerator, and 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 3 is 3, 3 times 7 is 21. So we get the fraction 2 divided by 21. Now we can write this fraction as a ratio, that is 2:21. So this 2:21 is the ratio compounded of 4:9, the duplicate ratio of 3:4, the triplicate ratio of 2:3 and 9:7.